It's Thursday, August 4th, 2011. I'm Wilson Tang on CNET.com, and it's time to get loaded. Sony plans to begin sales of its highly anticipated PlayStation Vita portable game console in the US and Europe next year. Yes, you heard that right. The Vita will miss the holiday seasons here in the States. The product will initially launch in Japan before the end of December. The company says that it will not need to lower the price of the Vita after Nintendo's 3DS price drop last week. Columbia University researchers have developed a $1 plastic chip that can diagnose HIV and syphilis in just 15 minutes. The MChip, as it's called, is a credit card-sized piece of plastic that can test for multiple diseases with just a single prick of blood. According to a study in Nature Medicine magazine, the chip detects 100% of cases of HIV with 4 to 6% false positives. That is similar to standard lab tests. Researchers hope that the technology will help prevent the spread of AIDS in remote areas and help contain the epidemic in Africa. Gmail is now expanding the number of countries that you can call with Gmail's built-in chat. Google will now offer cheaper rates to more than 150 countries. For example, it will only cost 10 cents a minute to call mobile phones in the UK, or just 2 cents a minute to call any number in China. Customers will be able to buy phone credits in US dollars, euros, British pounds, and Canadian dollars. Two-way Skype calling has now arrived on more than just 4 Android phones. An updated version of the Skype app appears on the Android market and now runs on a much wider range of phones. Users must run Android's gingerbread version of the operating system in order to get the feature. In some quick Apple news, the company has quietly added the Find My Mac feature to its iCloud beta test. The feature works by using Wi-Fi to locate your missing computer, and like Apple's Find My iPhone feature, users will be able to send a message, lock the computer, and even wipe the hard drive. Also, rumors are heating up that Apple will soon launch iTunes Replay after Apple allowed users on Tuesday to download previously purchased TV shows in iTunes and even let Apple TV users stream purchased videos from Apple's servers. Finally, a new Missouri law bans private electronic communications between teachers and their students. The law is meant to curb sexual abuse, but provisions in the law prevent teachers from communicating with their students in non-public ways. While the law does not strictly ban social networking, critics say it does ban private messages and chats. They acknowledge there is always the possibility of abuse, but suggest it will make it more difficult for a student or child to confide in a teacher when the abuse takes place elsewhere. Those are your headlines for today. I'm Wilson Tang for CNET.com, and you've just been loaded.